A moose suddenly ran into a passing vehicle. The driver, startled, stopped the car immediately. The moose bent down and nodded repeatedly, as if trying to communicate or ask for help. But the driver didn't understand and drove away. Would you leave a heart emoji in the comments to pray that someone helps this moose? Your kindness will bring blessings from a million angels to your family. Eventually, the moose approached another car nearby. It behaved gently, showing it meant no harm. Suddenly, it let out a long cry toward the woods. The people in the car finally realized the moose was trying to lead them somewhere. They got out and followed it. They suddenly found a pair of antlers, faintly in the abandoned pond, not far away. As they approached, they discovered another elk trapped in the water. Thanks to the efforts of several kind people, the elk was finally rescued. In a touching twist, the elk gave its antlers to the group of people. It turns out, kindness truly comes full circle. Oh my goodness! This terrifying scene was captured by Peter. After asking the puppy's owner, Peter learned that the puppy had 6 siblings, all of whom were killed by their mother. Peter didn't want this little one to face the same fate, so he decided to adopt it. However, the owner refused, even though Peter was willing to pay. Peter's requests to adopt the puppy were rejected 4 times, but on the last attempt, the owner finally agreed. Before leaving, Peter allowed the puppy to say goodbye to its mother. Once home, Peter fed the puppy some goat's milk and gave it a warm, comfortable bath. The following day, he took it to the vet for a checkup. The results showed that the puppy had an infection on its head, but it wasn't serious. With proper care, it would recover soon. Truly a blessing in disguise. After spending a few days together, the puppy began to trust Peter. It grew very fond of him, having come out of its past trauma, and even became playful and mischievous. What an adorable little one.
The horse's tears wouldn't stop. What was making it so heartbroken? It turns out it was remembering the day its mother passed away. When Robert found the mare and her foal, the mare was already sick and unable to stand, and the foal was helplessly standing by her side. The mare seemed to know her time was running out. With Robert and others' help, the mare gathered the last of her strength to stand, just to feed her baby for the final time. Although the veterinarian Robert had contacted arrived to treat her, it was too late to save the mare's life. Before she passed away, the mare shed reluctant tears. Robert understood the mare's wishes and took the foal home. He fed the little one fresh milk. After spending a few days together, the foal started to accept Robert's family, especially Robert's son, who would get up in the middle of the night to feed the foal whenever it cried. Over time, the foal received the motherly love it lost and lived happily. However, whenever it remembered its mother, it couldn't help but feel heartbroken and shed tears. Jesus Christ, how did this little one end up in the trash can? How could anyone do such a thing? The man immediately took the puppy home and asked his family to buy goat milk. Once home, he gently washed the dirt off the puppy with warm water and made sure it stayed warm. It seemed to be only a few days old. After drinking the goat milk, the little one quickly became sleepy. The man's other dog was curious about the newcomer and even let it use their bed. Interestingly, the puppy mistook the larger dog for its mother and desperately tried to nurse it. Under the man's careful care, the puppy grew up safe and sound. As it got older, it became a bit mischievous, often playing pranks on the larger dog, who was always patient and kind, letting the puppy have its way. When the man first took it to the park, the little one was so excited, hopping around on the grass. As it ran, it would stop to wait for the man. It's adorable. The little one is lucky to have met such a loving person, and we hope it continues to grow up happy and healthy. I've heard people who give this puppy a like will be fortunate. Do you want this luck?